global warming set to break key 1.5°C limit for first time.
Here's a summary of the article.
Our overheating world is likely to break a key temperature limit for the first time over the next few years, scientists predict. Researchers say there's now a 66% chance we will pass the 1.5°C global warming threshold between now and 2027. Countries agreed to pursue efforts to limit global temperature rises to 1.5°C under the 2015 Paris Agreement. Scientists say there is still time to restrict global warming by cutting emissions sharply. In the years between now and then, they believe there's a very solid chance the 1.5°C limit will be surpassed for the first time. We really are now within reach of a temporary exceedance of 1.5°C for the annual mean temperature, and that's the first time in human history we've been that close, said Professor Adam Scaife, head of long-range forecasts at the Met Office, who compile the data from weather and climate agencies around the world. However, breaking the limit even for just 1 year is a worrying sign that warming is accelerating and not slowing down.
This post received a score of 22,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Most predictable headline of the decade so far.
We've done so little that we're now changing the goalposts like we're trying to negotiate with the Earth. 1. Avoid 1.5°C2. Okay, that was bullshit, but we'll limit it so it only happens in about a century. 3. Alright, we'll keep it away until 2054. 2050 still, for 2.0°C. 5. How about 2.5°C by 2050, but we'll offset some carbon. Phew, now we don't have to do shit for another decade. 6. Fuck it, we'll do enough so you all won't go extinct. You happy now? We're here now, can't wait for the next negotiation?
But our economies.
What's so ridiculous is that it's not anything even as vague as the economy. When the heat of global warming impacts farming, disease spread, and sinks our most productive cities, the economy will be completely fucked. This is about enjoying a free ride and letting the future generation suffer the consequences. When these people talk about the economy, what they really mean is, it's mine. Give it to me. I want it.
Yeah, but these old bats will be dead by then. It's their grandkids that have to deal with the problem.
So you are saying that we need to snuff the old generation out to pasture to save our future. Again, you said this. I'm just here for context?
Won't work. The hippies in the 70s loved this theory of, once we're in charge we'll fix everything. Yeah, so now that all you hippies had power and are now retired, and we're far worse off. The hypothesis of wait for old people to die is not the answer.
Wish you weren't a hidden comment, because this is 100% true. This isn't a generational issue, this is a class issue. The 1% produce more emissions than the other 99%.
Private jet fleets are set to double this year.
Be a shame if something were to happen to those fancy jets.
2027? So we should blow past this in July or August of 2023. Because humans suck at understanding the implications of feedback loops. Also, because the mainstream climate models are extremely conservative and optimistic. Scientists who contradict the mainstream models, in less optimistic ways, are treated like alarmists.
Greater than because humans suck at understanding the implications of feedback loops. But for a brief moment in time, we created so much value for shareholders.
We're like any other animal in that respect. Eat and breed until there are no more resources left, then suffer a huge famine until there is abundance again. Considering how the human population charted looks like a near vertical line, I would imagine that the downside is going to be a pretty crazy ride.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.